Hello, everybody. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I am here doing a hair video. Let me just adjust this camera just a little bit so that it's pretty straight on so you guys can get a really good view. And this is actually going to be a relaxer video. And I actually shot this last time I did it like a month and a half ago, but I didn't like the way the video turned out, so I totally scrapped it. But I'm doing it again for you guys. So this is gonna be the full relaxer. Everyone knows how to apply one, so I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the basics and what I do. And this is the type that I use. It is the Optimum Care. I use the regular. I used to use the super, but then I realized that there was no need, and I didn't want my hair bone straight. I just still wanted a teeny bit of texture like left in it so that when I, braid it or curl it or something, then it'll still be able to maintain some texture and it won't just fall so limply. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and change out of this stuff because I just got in from the office. Change into something a little bit more casual that I don't worry about getting messed up. And then we will go through the pre-treatment portion and I will show you how I kind of do my hair. And just so you can kind of see the new growth, I'll probably lean in a little bit. Now there's not too much. There's a bunch of gray hairs though. There's not too much, but there is a considerable amount. I flat ironed it yesterday, which I usually don't do, so it doesn't look as poofy, but I've learned that the line of demarcation between where your hair is curly and where it's straight, like the longer that is, the more danger your hair is in when you're manipulating it, because that's the kind of the area where it's most likely to break that I've noticed. And I'll put it all towards the back. It's really uneven right now, and it's a little tangly. I'm just gonna kind of do this while it's dry so that you guys can see kind of like the length of what it looks like kind of in the back, but it's still all poofy. So we'll just kind of do this and see. I mean, hopefully that's kind of clear for you guys to see kind of where it is. I mean, because okay, well, here's like my back and like my tattoo is right here, and just want to make sure it's straight. So anyway, pretty long now. Anyway, so I'm gonna pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. First things first, we are going to just take a look at the relaxer itself. This is part 2, and part 1 is actually putting on a pre-treatment on the hair. Oops, I should have got it out. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's this pre-treatment. It's probably reversed, but it says anyway, dividing breakage. That's what you put on, and you put this on the pre-permed part of your hair. So this is gonna go all over this part here and not up towards the roots. And then we mix this. I usually do this first. I mix these two, the activator and the relaxer, together to get them started moving. The other pre-treatment thing that I do is I use like hair food or whatever old-fashioned grease or something you want to use to put around your edges, and I kind of do that all around and around, and I get my ears too, because the ears are important, and all around here because I tend to like get it everywhere, so I always put on a super duper thick layer. And if I'm not wearing a t-shirt when I'm doing this alone, and I'll put it like on my neck, especially because when your hair is super long it kind of gets down on your neck, and like it'll like relaxer might get on your shoulders or something like accidentally. I've had just it drop everywhere, so I actually put quite a considerable amount on, kind of like my whole body, so nothing gets burned, and all through the back. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two perm pieces together, and then I'll come right back. You can kind of see a little bit better now, like where the new growth is kind of coming in. Really don't want this stuff on that, just kind of around the edges, but I'm doing this in a hurry for you guys. Okay, everybody, so I've kind of just sectioned my hair off into 4 sections, and I've got that pre-treatment stuff. I finished putting the base on like you saw, and I'm just gonna put this on the previously relaxed hair. And you know what, and definitely, I mean, get a good coating, but also be careful to conserve, because there's not really a lot of this stuff that comes in the packet, and you don't want to run out before doing your whole head if you've got a lot of hair. That's kind of what I've run into a little bit since my hair has gotten so long. So then, in order to keep these 4 sections, and I always just do this twist method, tongue twister, so that I don't get any tangles in between. I just go ahead and wrap that up into like kind of like a little bantu, and then I just clip it so it'll just stay up. And then I do the other 4 sections with these packets. And like I said, it comes with 2, but there's really not a whole lot in each one. So just, you know, kind of do the best you can, but I really like to make sure that my other hair stays healthy and doesn't get damaged. So I do like to saturate it as much as possible while still having enough left to get through my whole head, because that is, you know, what's most important, is that it makes it all the way through. Great, so I'm doing these sections, and you know, you can do it more precisely if you want, but I mean, I just know that the ends and stuff need a lot of protection, even though I don't relax those again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these 2 other sections done off camera, and then I will come back when we start with the relaxer, so please hold. All right, so back again, I've got all those little sections done. I've already mixed my relaxer, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show you just kind of a sample of how I apply it. Because of the way my hair is, I always start towards the back personally. And, you know, like I said, I keep everything going in one direction, so gently separate. And then I'll take this, throw it over the top. I may clip it there just so that it doesn't fall back. And then, like, I get a little bit of product. You know, usually get it on the gloves, but I'm using the gloves to control the camera. And so a big goop is probably gonna fall. But anyway, I just put it down at the base. Massage the base. Doesn't go through my whole head. And I usually start back here because that's where my hair is like the most resistant to relaxer, is always at the back. And I already got some on my neck because I'm so sloppy. That's why it's so easy to have someone else do it for you. But that's also, like I said, why I put that, why I always am sure to go ahead and put the little protectant all around my neck. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this and start it after I got more done. All right, so I got a lot of the back done, just kind of coming through the front. Let me get my glove back on so I can show you guys some of that. And I just take it so you can kind of see. There's always going to be some on the other hair that's not getting processed, simply because you have to touch it and your hands are, like, if you're like me, your gloves get all the relaxer on it. So up towards the front, I really don't do so much of the separation with the clips, because I kind of just don't need it. And then, because they're smaller sections and they're not heavily weighted, and I always do the front last so it doesn't get over processed. And like my ends, and I like squeeze into the hair because I use sort of larger sections because I need to get done quickly because I have so much hair. So I just kind of massage it in really good, just to get it on there and to kind of get it to be straight. Oh, it's getting in my ear. So let me just take a little tissue, the side you've gotten on my ear that was causing some additional irritation. Let me wipe off as much as I can. Like I said, don't be like me. I'm just like really messy and I'm in a hurry. And just kind of really be sure to get the roots. And then I just take this piece and I just wrap it back with that big ball back there just so it's not in the way. And then I just kind of keep going through in sections and coat the top and then coat the underside, coat the top and the roots. And I usually get started on the underside of the next section that I'm not doing yet. So there. and then I go up and I do the underneath part. And I'm going just a little bit more than I would normally on this section, and the rest just goes back onto the curl, simply because the last time I relaxed it, I did not get the front done really well, so I've kind of really got almost like 1.5 like sections to do, because you know the length, like what had grown out, was not permed too well because I went through it too fast and washed it out, and it had not really processed. So now I need to kind of re-relax that part. So it's kind of what it may look like I'm doing, you know, like kind of like an inch long section or something here. I mean, that's why, because even though, like I said, it's relaxed, part of it was only half done originally. So then I just kind of squeeze it just to get it in there, into those roots really good. And then just take that piece there and throw it back and kind of do a little bit of this along the side. And then I will get it off my forehead. And then I'll just do this last piece and then get ready to rinse. So let me get this glove off. Okay, so that part is done, and I just kind of go through afterwards and kind of get off what I got, kind of like anything extra on my ears, around my neck, and hit the hairline. Some of my makeup is coming off in it. And yeah, so that part is done. And then I will just go ahead and get into the shower. I will do the rinses and everything, and then I will hop back out and let you guys see what the results are. So hang tight. Okay, just out the shower. Raccoon eyes are real. I didn't wash all my makeup off. But let me just kind of let you see kind of what it looks like, and I'll probably try to hop up on again like once it's dry, but I'm not gonna do a super duper long video, but you know, just so that you can kind of get an idea kind of what it looks like. So yeah, so it feels like really super duper soft. It's still very, very wet. Like I literally just hopped out so I could show you you know, kind of how it turns out. And then I might do a style or something and like make another video for you guys with that. So going to actually blow dry my hair and then take that other shirt, put it back on for a quick second, just so that you guys can kind of compare apples to apples to see what my hair looks like dry right after it's been permed. I'm not gonna flat iron it though. I'm not gonna flat iron it. I'm just gonna dry it, okay? Labor of love. I love you guys because I'm putting on a sweater to blow dry my hair in, just so you guys can see kind of afterwards what it looks like. And I don't want to be out here naked. But anyway, so what I do is, and I just use everything in the packet. The only additional things that I put on my hair after that are my argan oil, love this one, and my Tresemme heat protectant, always. Drench it down. I've already put some on, but I just put a little bit extra on for emphasis. And then I will use my super old blow dryer. I need a new one. I should get one pretty soon. And then I'll just go through it. There's no rhyme or reason. I just have to get inside of my hair, because like inside is the area that stays wet the longest. Oh, and I don't detangle. Like my hair was not tangly, so I've not detangled or anything yet. I never detangle my hair while it's like soft and wet, because it's very fragile and thin. I know you can't hear me, so I'll finish blow drying on my own, and then I'll let you guys see what it looks like. wrapping it up. I use my little Tangle Tees, Tangle Tamer, whatever, whichever brand you have, they both do the same thing. I use that, brush it down, suck it down. Yeah, it's not until it's like at least like 50% dry that I even try to detangle. So I did that kind of in the middle off camera, and I'm just doing the last of it right now because I still have the roots which are wet, and so it's still kind of poofy right now simply because it's really humid in here. And again, I've not flat ironed it, but just to kind of let you see kind of what it looks like and how it's kind of shiny. Let me do this and this, and then we'll turn around. And then as it gets fully dry, like on its own, it'll thin out a little bit. So I'll try to keep this down so you can kind of see where it is, where it comes to. All right, you guys, well, that's all for this video. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm sweating, so I'm gonna take this off and actually put my clothes on and get ready for bed. Thanks so much. Bye.